Everyone, so I'm here to give you a math trick that you can play with or on everyone that you know. It's a pretty cool and simple trick to do, to play and to memorize. So it's really easy, as you will see. And if you like this trick, do go to my playlist of math hacks where you can see several hacks and tricks for maths, including how you can mentally calculate cubic squares, cubic roots and square roots. And I know that I have other stuff there that is super cool, like numbers and patterns and stuff like that. So it's like stuff for you to get amazed. Anyway, so let's go on the math trick. So how do you play it? How do you do the trick on other people? So first ask your friends or whoever you're playing the trick to think of a 3-digit number, okay? 3 digits, just that. Don't ask them to tell you the digits. They just need to know. You don't need to know the digit, okay? Then ask them to subtract their chosen number with its reverse. Example, imagine that they asked or they thought about 987, then they will do 987 minus 789, okay? So 7 here was the last number, becomes the first, 8 was in the middle, stays in the middle because it's a 3-digit number, and 9 was at the start, so now becomes last, okay? So, and they can go ahead and do this in the calculator. They just pick the first number, the bigger number, minus the smaller number, and that's it. They look at the result and they still don't tell you anything. So they don't tell you the first number, they don't tell you the inverse or the reverse actually of that number. They don't tell you the result. They will only tell you one thing, which is the only thing that you need to know to tell them the whole result of their subtraction is the result's last number. So they only tell you the last number, and suddenly, without knowing anything else, you can tell them the whole subtraction result. Okay? Amazed with this, or you kind of not believing this is true? I'm gonna show you. And of course, I could have memorized all of this, but I didn't. Okay? So imagine that they do 3, 2, 1 minus 1, 2, 3. Then they tell you the last result, the last number of the result is 8. I would say that I would have 198, okay? All right, next number, 320. So 320, I just decided to put the 0 there, okay, because that would be the reverse. So minus 0 to 3, they tell you the last number is 7, and I say, okay, it's gonna be 297, okay? Again, I did not memorize these numbers, believe it or not, but anyway, you will see how the trick is done, okay? Then they say, for example, or they do, because they don't tell you anything, remember, they do 541 minus 145, so the reverse, the last number is 6, so the result is going to be 396, okay? Next one, 630 minus 036, so 36. Last number is 4, so that means it's going to be 594, okay? Only 4 more to go and you will understand. Maybe you already figure out what is going on in here. Next number, 544 minus 445. The last number is 9, so that means that the result is 99, okay? I just decided to put a 0 there just to have all the 3 numbers. And then imagine that the number is 500, so that's going to be minus 005. Again, I don't need to put the 005, but I just, control freak, OCD, I just wanted to have it all together, like with 3 digits. So 500 minus 005 or 5, that is going to give me a last digit of 5, so that is going to be 495. Okay, this one I could even do it without even knowing the trick itself, okay? And very quickly, 723, so that would be minus 327. They tell you the last digit is 6, so it's going to be 396. And finally, the last one, 710, so that's going to be 017. Again, that 0 means nothing, I just want to have it. And they say the last digit is 3, so that means it must be 693. Okay, so how did I do this calculation so fast? How did I figure out the numbers? And again, Here, I would have to give you the examples, but I only give you this number. You don't know these ones, and you still are able to do the calculation. So how do you do it? Really simple. So the secret to this trick is the following. Notice that the number in the middle is always 9, and the numbers in the edges are always adding up to 9, okay? So it's really simple. Let's look again, okay? And once you know that, all you need to do is they tell you the last number, imagine 2. You know that the second last number must be 9, and the first number needs to add to 9 when you add it to the last number. So if the last number is 2, I would know that I would have to have 792 to be able to have 7 plus 2, which gives me 9, and to be able to have 9 in the middle. So let's look at it and have fun when you do these things, okay? So look again, these are the numbers that I did, the calculations that I did. Notice how I always get the 9 in the middle, okay? So when I do these subtractions, then what is going to happen is the number in the middle, because I'm doing the reverse of the number, is always going to be 9, okay? And then look, I have 1 and 8. They gave you 8, and you just think, okay, 1 plus 8 gives me 9. I got 7, so 2 plus 7 gives me 9. I got 6, so 3 plus 6 gives me 9. So it must be 396. I got 4, so I need to add 5 to get 9. I got 9, so I add 0, so it becomes 99. So 0 plus 9 equals 9. I got 5, so it's 4. So 4 plus 5 gives me 9. And then I have 6, so I add 3. I needed a 3 to add, so it becomes 396 because 3 plus 6 gives me 9. And finally, I was given the number 3, so I know that the second last number is 9, so the first number must be 6 because 6 plus 3 equals to 9. Isn't this super cool? I mean, it's so easy. I have to be honest, I didn't know about this kind of math trick riddle, but I saw someone doing it in front of me. I'm probably going to say that I figure out the trick. Of course, I did. The person that was there figure out as well. We kind of figure out at the same time, like, oh. So anyway, I believe they will probably figure out the trick or not, who knows, but it's super cool to play. And it just for a moment, you become like a genius and everyone is like, what are they doing? So it's super cool. Try this. And it's so easy to remember, okay? So stay tuned for more videos and riddles and stuff. So lately I've been putting stuff on English when it comes to learning and teaching, but I want to put more physics, and I might do some chemistry as well that is going to be important in the physics field, okay? So anyway, stay tuned, and up to my next video. Be happy and healthy. Bye!